This is a massive problem.
It's
Isn't
huge.
it?
You know, about
Huge.
10% of all consultations with GPs are related to insomnia problems. And according to the World Health Organization, we should, on average, all be getting about 8 hours sleep a night.
Crikey.
Now, I
That'd be
think
good.
that's quite generous.
Yeah.
I think you're lucky to get 7.
Yeah.
But a lot of us are getting much less, maybe 5 to 6 hours, and building up a kind of sleep debt. And this can have implications for daytime drowsiness, for productivity, for health, for safety. And it's a massive issue for many, many people.
And there's that horrible thing, so many people are just tired all the time. They just feel really tired. So most common reasons for that, what's happening?
The commonest manifestations are people either say, I can't get off to sleep when I want to sleep, and I'm desperately keen to sleep, but I can't.
And then it gets worse.
Or they toss and turn all night, keep waking up, can't get back to sleep. Or that they wake early in the morning, and then that's it.
Yeah.
And that can be associated with depression or anxiety sometimes. So there are different causes, but people don't often help themselves. They burn the candle at both ends. They've got a very busy mind till late at night. They take their phones and to bed with them.
This is me,
and they
you're
have a
talking to me.
TV in the room.
I know.
And this constant stimulation.
Yeah.
Some people are eating too late in the evening. It's stimulating their metabolism and they're too hot in bed at night as a result. Some people are drinking caffeine till late in the day, and that's keeping them awake.
Right.
Maybe, I mean, chronic coffee drinkers are getting at least an hour's less sleep than everybody else. Because caffeine is really potent. Stimulants, some medications, aspirin inhalers, for example, can have a stimulant effect. Chocolate as well contains caffeine-like substances. So I think it's about looking at how you're leading your life and what are you doing in the 2 hours before bed. And what about just chilling out for 2 hours, having a warm bath, some aromatherapy, getting diffuser, relaxing music, and not watching murder mystery films maybe till late at night.
And maybe
it's freaking you out.
See, the thing is, I have my phone there because it's got my alarm on it and I'm worried about sleeping in. And then it's that thing of, I don't want to miss anything, just in case somebody needs to get in touch with me. But should you just get rid of them out the bedroom?
Yeah, your bedroom should be a tech-free zone. I think there are things called phone jails.
You can put your phone in jail.
There it is.
There it is.
You put your phone in jail so you can't actually reach it. It just reminds you that actually blue light emitted from a phone or any kind of screen, including TV screens, blue light will switch off melatonin, which helps you sleep.
Right.
It is similar to ultraviolet daylight, and that's keeping you well alert when you want to be going to sleep.
It makes perfect sense, doesn't it?
Do yourself a favour, get rid of the screens in the bedroom if you can.
What about stress? Because we do live in a very, very stressful society. Our brains are always going, you know, there's 24-hour news. It's just all the time, all the time.
Absolutely. And I think it's worth switching that stress off if you can, the 2 hours before bed, freeing your mind. If you've got worries going around your head, and lots of us do, write them down on a piece of paper, put it by your bedside, look at it in the morning. You know, that's a good way of switching off. And there are all sorts of things that you can do for stress. I mean, massage is nice. Self-hypnosis is quite nice. Relaxing music, and right down by your feet there's a bed of nails. They're actually not real nails.
No, I'm glad they're not real nails, but I'll tell you what, they're hard.
They feel quite sharp. When you're lying on that bed, you don't actually feel individual spikes. You just feel a nice kind of relaxation. Now, I mean, I haven't seen any clinical evidence, but apparently it's very popular.
Do you know what?
It helps you de-stress, and it's good for chronic neck and back issues, I'm told.
Well, I always think things like that are worth a try.
Worth a try.
Loads of people have been in touch, as you would imagine, about it. This one is from Deanna from Berkshire. She said, I found out I had sleep apnea while I was waiting for bariatric surgery. That's to lose weight, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm really struggling to sleep and overweight. What would you recommend, Hilary?
Well, sleep apnea is potentially quite a serious problem. It's not when you snore, but which is partial obstruction of the airway. It's when you stop breathing during your sleep. So you stop breathing for 30 seconds at a time because your airway is completely obstructed, and you therefore have disturbed sleep. You have daytime drowsiness. You might smash your car because you can't concentrate and you're too tired. It's got major issues. Now, one of the common causes of this is being overweight. Now, she's in a dilemma because they won't operate on her because she's too overweight. She's got to lose some weight first, but her sleep apnea is getting in the way. So it's really important that she gets help with the weight loss, because if your neck size, if your collar size is more than 16 inches, your throat, the muscles at the back of your throat are much more collapsible.
Oh, right,
so they collapse inwards at night, and that causes sleep
Right.
apnea and snoring.
Right.
So the weight loss is important. There are plenty of ways she can get help on the NHS to lose that weight so that she can become a candidate for the bariatric surgery, which will almost certainly cure her sleep apnea.
So Deanna's just got to concentrate on the
weight loss first.
Yes.
Of course, it helps not to drink alcohol in the evening because that relaxes the muscles, which then collapse in. It's important to not sleep on your back, sleep on your side, and there are lots of other tricks you can do.
OK, good luck, Deanna. Julie from Stockton, she works night shift. She's got a wee baby, a 16-month-old baby, and says, are there any tips, any tips to stop her like from tossing and turning as she tries to sleep during the day?
Yeah,
because that's really hard.
It's shift work disorder is common, and it's because your normal body clock is completely upside down, trying to sleep during the day. Now, it's important that she doesn't nap when she's working. When it's time for her to sleep, she's got to remember all those cues that people normally use to get themselves off to sleep. So a routine.
Right.
So it could be, you know, having that warm bath, having some exercise earlier in the day, warm bath, eat early, no light at all, block out all the lights with what do they call, blinds that
like a blackout blind.
Blackout blind.
Thing, yeah.
That's the word I'm looking for. Curtains, no noise, block out all the noise, earmuffs if necessary, or earplugs, and just using all those cues that remind you it's time to sleep. With the baby, as much practical help as you can get.
That is a difficult one. Lots of people find it difficult to sleep during the menopause because they're hot, and again, you know, just not quite feeling themselves. There are new things that people can do. There's clothes and things, gym jams that you can wear.
Swap your duvet to a lower tog rating, have a fan, water sprays, and this is a pair of pyjamas here, which is available, and it's a soft fabric which is meant to wick away the moisture if you're getting hot flushes and night sweat. Wick away the moisture, dries quickly, and makes you more comfortable. So there are all sorts of practical things you can do.
Or just a cotton nightie, or nothing.
Or nothing at all.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Hilary, and a really good... we really should talk about this, because the whole thing about immunisation, for goodness sake, get immunised, get your kid immunised.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I'm infuriated by people who put out conspiracy theories and inaccurate messages in social media, which has discouraged people from vaccinating their children. Right now, we have 500,000 children in this country who are not protected against measles. We've got epidemics in Europe, epidemic in New York, and measles is highly contagious. It will find these children, and 1 in 5 will have complications, including pneumonia, encephalitis, swelling of the brain. 1 in 10 will end up in hospital, and some will die. So my message will be, don't listen to any messages other than from doctors and nurses and reputable sources. Think again. It's never too late to vaccinate your child with MMR to protect them against those potentially serious diseases. And
you're protecting your child, but you're protecting everybody else's child as well. We've got a responsibility to do that.
Of course we have, yeah.
Thank you, Hilary. Thank you. It can't be said often enough. And loads more sleep advice on our website, of course. You'll also find Dr Hilary's sleep podcast for free too.